Hi everyone, this is Jovi again, and we are going to start our Twitter space tonight with Green Zone. And we hope to have a lot more to join us later. So we will start. By the way, again, my name is Jovi, and I'm part of the support team for Swift Blockchain, and we have the CEO of Green Zone right now to talk about the project. Can you please introduce yourself to our listeners?
Hey Jovi, thank you for hosting this amazing space. Again, my name is Tiante Bogan, and I'm the CEO and founder of Green Zone. And we're a recycling company that's trying to make a difference by using blockchain technology to create a level playing field that everybody can be participate in this asset class by recycling and earning crypto by keeping their community clean and sustainable.
Wow, that's a really good thing. So we will start with all the questions. Can you tell us more about GreenZoneX?
Yes. So GreenZoneX is a utility token that's one of the XRPL blockchain. It is the first XRPL asset that can bridge to six different blockchains, which is thanks to our partnership with Chain. It can bridge to Ethereum, Binance Chain, XRPL, XDC, Chain, and Tron. So our goal is to have that level playing field where waste is not being thrown into a landfill. That value from the waste is being transferred into the blockchain using our free recycling program. So GZX is just a token that can be utilized to reduce costs on utility bills. We have a partnership with Globiant on the XDC network where you can actually be able to spend GZX on a debit card shortly on their platform. So it's all about creating a level playing field for people to get involved in this asset class without investing.
All right, that's really good thing. So the other question that I have is, can you please explain the inspiration behind the Green Zone project and how it came to be? Like, what are the things that you've done to be able to reach the level that you are in right now?
Well, the inspiration came from just being in the crypto space. I was actually deployed to Brownsville, Texas, when I was in the National Guard, and that's when I realized that even though this community is labeled one of the poorest cities in the United States, that there's a huge potential in the waste industry that's locked inside of this city. So we've decided to create the company Green Zone, where we give people that level playing field to earn digital assets through recycling. So that was our main inspiration. If you want to bring adoption to the crypto space
Mm-hmm.
for low income communities, we believe that how can these communities get involved in this asset class when they're forced to either choose between paying their utility bills or buying an asset? We wanted to create that so they can, hey, you can learn about digital assets regardless if you're not a fan of XRP or ETH or BNB or Wanchain. You have those options to learn about different technologies and how each one of them plays a different role. And you can learn and choose which one's best for you. And then we use other integrations of Superworld, which is a metaverse platform where you can buy virtual properties and monetize them. So we see that as a tool where you can educate people about recycling so they can understand the importance of it, and you can have other functionalities inside of the metaverse for this asset class. So it's not just about just recycling. We are creating a new way of learning so people can be a part of this asset class by if you can't recycle with Green Zone, you can go through one of our courses that we're planning on building in Superworld, and you can learn about that recycling.
Okay, that's a good thing. Now, how does Green Zone balance its environmental goals with the need to be a profitable at this business?
Yeah, our main goal is working with inside the communities. We partner with a lot of nonprofits. For My City is one that's in Baltimore, Maryland, that's doing free compost, which is amazing. They have the machine that can turn food waste and scraps in the nature into 24-hour reusable soil that's regulated and is certified by the USDA as organic soil. So that's a one way. We've been working with another nonprofit down here called RGV Fishing Way Waterway, where we have been able to collect over 65,000 pounds of waste by hosting cleanup events here in Brownsville in the RGV area where people can come out to these events, participate, and earn GZX tokens by keeping the community clean that way. So our balance is about how can we do our part by bringing in sustainability by also educating people. And even though recycling is our main part of our business, we have other business ventures inside of with NFTs, as I mentioned in Super World, where we can mediate those costs so our customers don't have to pay that, and we can earn revenue from NFT sales and other things of those nature. We also have our license for crafted precious metals, and
Uh-huh.
we are one of the first companies that actually bring tokenized silver onto the XRPL as NFTs. So that's very interesting, and it's all about just being innovating and approaching this crypto market so you can reach every aspect. Because some people do not like cryptocurrency, some people don't like NFTs, but
Uh-huh.
precious metals they are recycled for. So here in Brownsville, it is an older generation and they're kind of skeptical on cryptocurrency. So we have created a program where they can recycle for physical precious metals and still earn crypto that way. So it's introducing them. So, hey, you can have a silver that is certified on the blockchain.
All right. Now, can you explain in more details how the Green Zone or GZX token works and its role within the Green Zone ecosystem?
Yeah, so right now, as I mentioned, we do provide that free recycling service. So most of our customers, they go on our website, order one of the recycling bins, and then they start recycling. And every time that you recycle, you will schedule your pickup with us, and then you'll be rewarded GZX tokens. At the current rate, there you receive 500 GZX per pickup, and also we're planning to roll out our recycling vending machines. We partner with a company where we have machines now that can accept aluminum cans and plastic bottles, and they reward GZX. So the way of recycling, of having to go to a landfill or go to a yard yourself, we believe those days are coming to an end where you can have that on-demand recycling either through one of these vending machines or through our program where you can schedule that pickup, and we come to your house or your apartment and we pick up those recyclables and reward you GZX.
That's a really good thing, and it's really cool that you get rewarded for recycling because it's also good for our environment. So, how does the recycling reward system work? How are the rewards calculated?
So at the moment, is as I mentioned, current rate is 500 GZX per pickup. The bin is a 40-gallon bin.
Mm-hmm.
We accept aluminum cans, plastic bottles, and scrap paper. We don't have a standard amount right now, but all that revenue that is generated from those recyclables go back into GZX through the liquidity pools, either on WAN chain or on the XDC network using Globian's platform. So that's how we keep that value locked inside of the community, creating a circular economy where everybody benefits from recycling for GZX.
Okay. And why did you choose to run GCX on the XRP chain and as opposed to other blockchain platforms?
Being on the XRPL, it was great for our vending machines because of the transaction fees. Another great thing about the XRPL is the KYC. Being in America, there's a lot of regulations and a lot of requirements of what they would like for a token. So we just want to make this as possible, make this so the government can understand that, hey, we are doing things correctly. We do have the KYC, we have the anti-money laundering is established, and the XRPL has a great community behind it. So it's a lot of great projects on the XRPL that are solving a lot of real world problems, and it's a good community on the XRPL.
Yeah, and also congratulations on the recent bump. It looks like the community is really working hard for it.
Yes, every day it's always new people that's getting into this project, that's getting involved and being part of this. So far, we've had over 3,000 people paid out in GZX that's came to our event that's recycled with us,
Mhm.
and it's a learning. It's been a slow learning curve, but we're dedicated to this, and we're reaching out to more universities and more companies across the United States to get let them know that hey, we have a program where we can. Increase revenue for either the university or community by
Mhm.
turning that waste into an asset that everybody can benefit from.
That's a really good advocacy that right there. So how does Green Zone plan to educate people about both recycling and cryptocurrency at the same time?
So our main focus is that grassroots by doing these events with our nonprofits and also using the metaverse as a tool. If people can't attend our events because we are in Texas, we're doing events inside of the metaverse where people can learn. So you can have that experience by interacting with either one of our recycling games or one of our recycling courses, and you can still be a part of the community and learn and just have that consciousness of knowing that hey, recycling is important. It doesn't matter where you're at in the world, we can all do our part. And that goes back to our slogan of think globally, act locally. Everybody can recycle. It doesn't matter your race, age, gender, sexuality. Everybody can do their part to make a difference to keep our planet clean and sustainable.
Okay, and how do you plan to build and nurture the Green Zone community?
Well, we plan to keep the grassroots movement going. We plan to expand more, keep talking to people. That's the key is the education. Once
Yeah.
people are actually understanding how this can actually impact them and can make a positive change for them and their community, we believe that more people are going to come on. We believe that we're very early to this because we're the only recycling company in the state of Texas that is BBB accredited that's actually rewarding their customers crypto assets as an incentive for recycling. So it's a new concept and it's just taking that time so people can learn how this technology works and how it can benefit them.
All right. So this is another question for me. You've been a partner of Swift for quite some time now. So how does this benefit you?
Well, being with Swift Blockchain, having GZX on there, it's great. Has gives people that option if they do not want to go to that centralized exchange and create an account and everything. They can use their simple wallets with all the amazing options that Swift Blockchain has for wallet connects. You could swap any token for GZX, and you could swap your GZX to redeem any other token because there's liquidity in there. So it's just about giving people that option of not being stuck in one place. So our goal is to increase recycling efforts so people can just learn about the digital assets as a whole.
All right, thank you for that one. And how does Green Zone navigate the regulatory landscape of cryptocurrency, especially considering its unique integration with environmental services?
So we reach out to our state locals, our regulatory committees down here, the Texas SCC, and we try to let them know, hey, what we're doing. A lot of emails are cold emails, and we don't
Mm.
get no replies. But we try to reach out to them. We actually talk to the EPA a lot to let them know that hey, we are doing this. We always upload our data for how much waste is collected. So everybody knows that we're being transparent with what we're doing because that's the key to being in the crypto space is the transparency. And once you
Mm.
have that transparency with your community, you can build that trust and you can have that community that pushes this mission further.
Okay. And now how do you see Green Zone evolving in the next 5 to 10 years?
In the next 5 to 10 years, we plan to be global. Our first international country that we plan to expand to is Mexico.
Mhm.
Thanks to the partnership with Globians, we have actually been in contact with a couple of lawyers in El Salvador. El Salvador is very crypto friendly, and
Yeah.
we just plan to expand that way with our vending machines so we can be able to reach everybody. Every country is set up different, and there's regulatory laws in every country. So it's all about just working with those governments and letting them know that hey, we do have the technology and how it can improve your community, and this is needed. The world is at a crisis right now when it comes to waste management, so we
Mhm.
all just need to do our part together and not try to fight and bicker over what's the best solution, but try new ideas and see where it goes from there.
All right. So I don't have much question for you guys for the green zone. So I'll ask our audience if they have any questions. Anyone who would want to ask question, you can just request to be one of our speakers. So I'm not seeing anyone who would want to ask questions. So, is there any other thing that you would want to tell our listeners and those who will listen to the recording of this Twitter space?
Just reach out to us. We are eager to expand. We're always looking for more cities to expand our program to, and this is a community project. Uh, right now, the waste industry is worth over 250 billion, and the way the structure is set up right now, currently, it's only the companies that's making money. And I think that's not fair when people are having excess rate and property taxes. Yeah, I think that can help these cities and other countries where, hey, you have this tool, which is the digital asset, and you have a company like Green Zone that is working hands on with the community to make a difference. And it's all about working together. We're not here to compete or try to be better than anybody. It's all about learning together how this technology can improve. As I mentioned with the super world, that's a tool that we're using so we can reach that global scale. So everybody can learn about recycling. So it doesn't matter if you can't attend an event, you can still learn. And it's all about the education. That's the main root of getting to people and being able to change those behaviors so people, when they see trash, it's not about just, oh, I'm just going to throw it on the ground. It's okay, well, I'm going to actually do my part and recycle this and make sure it's repurposed, reused, and we're not wasting more material. So a tree doesn't have to be cut down. You can recycle that mail, that's junk mail that you're getting, and that can be recycled. Cardboard, aluminum cans, plastic, all that still has a value. And
Yep,
instead of it being just thrown away in landfills or into the ocean, we can work together as communities and make sure it's clean and that value stays inside of communities.
that's really good to hear. So thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you for being such a great partner. We've been partnered with you for kind of long, so we know that you are doing a good thing, and we are always here to support you guys. So yeah, I just want to thank you and everyone who has joined us tonight. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. So bye guys. See you again next week. Thank you.